Yo, Trade Teacher 23 back out with another video. Going to be doing a tier list every day this week. I know it says it's January 22nd, but I'm going to be posting this the 26th, Monday. That entire week is going to be point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. May have another video, may have more videos after these. Like I might have 2 a day, not sure. But I'm going to try to get these out. So it's gonna be. Let me think. How many point guards? I don't know how many point guards there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 28. So that's going to be. It's gonna be 40. So I want to kind of. So I'm gonna do. No, what did I just do? Oh, okay. I'm gonna delete this row, and I'm gonna do top. Oh shoot. Top 10. I'm gonna do this before every video, just so. And then if I miscounted, then I'll redo it. Top 40. I'm also listening to the NBA draft, so if I get a reaction or anything, then you guys know I am listening to the NBA draft. So let me get rid of that. The first player right here is Cade Cunningham. Now Cade Cunningham was injured with a shin split. Sorry, I'm gonna adjust it. Hopefully that's better. With a shin split, he missed most of this season, so it's gonna be kind of hard to rank him based on what he did. I want to say he's top 20. But I don't know where he would be. I don't know if he's 20. I don't know where he is just yet. I gotta wait to see who all I have here. Now Tyrese Halliburton, he was an All-Star, almost led the Pacers to the NBA playoffs. So he's a 20-10 guy. Shoot the ball, play a little bit of defense. He's clutch. He's got a kind of funky jumper, but I would say he's top 10 at this point. I would say he's top 10. So let's go with top 10. Trae Young, it's kind of obvious. He's going top 10. Wasn't an All-Star. The Hawks were kind of underwhelming most of this year, I want to say. They made it to the playoffs. They beat Miami Heat. Lost in, I want to say, 6 to the Boston Celtics, which was expected. But I think him and DeJounte Murray, if they get another year under their belt, they get a better center. They get rid of John Collins. They run, I don't know, if they get a good enough center, run 0-0 at the 4, DeAndre Hunter at the 3, and then their center, obviously the center, and then them two. I think that could work out pretty good, because if they get a center that doesn't really demand, like if they keep Clint Capella, I'm fine with that. Just they might need to get rid of John Collins, because Clint Capella can't shoot the ball, but he can catch lobs, grab rebounds, and he can block some shots, and he can rim protect. So I think just adding that one piece and getting rid of John Collins, for the Atlanta Hawks would be nice. I think Trae Young is still better than Tyrese Halliburton. Right, DeJounte Murray. Now some of these can change based off of who I end up going across. But for DeJounte, I'm gonna say he's top 20. I want to say he's top 20. Just because he was an All-Star the year before, so he might have been close to top 10. I think I can pick off 10 point guards that are better than DeJounte Murray. And this year, for what he played, I would say he was better than Cade Cunningham. So Cade Cunningham is going to be at the back for now. Now again, this is a tough player to grade because he was injured a lot during this year. Injured at the beginning of the year, played a decent amount of games, and then broke his ankle, and he was done for the year. But in those games, LaMelo did what LaMelo was going to do, and that was get buckets, get assists, dish the ball, and make great moves. It's tough. Based on last season, he's gotta also be a guy in top 20. He's got to be. LaMelo is a top 10 point guard, But based on last season, with him not playing the games, I gotta put him top 20. Someone that played more games and was still kind of effective will definitely go up. But for now, I would say DeJounte played more games than LaMelo. Maybe didn't play as good, but I'm doing this. Well, I want to. Okay. Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry used to be a top 10 point guard, a consensus top 10 point guard, top 15 maybe. But he's gotten older, not quite in shape. He's in Miami Heat shape, but he's not in shape. Played really good in the finals. Was probably one of their best players besides Bam Adebayo in the finals, but we won't get into that. Kyle Lowry is he's top 20. He's behind these guys. He'll probably be the last person in the top 20, so he'll be like 20. But he's still really good, bro. Still really good. Not worth the 30 mil, but he's still a really good basketball player. This is some of these guys I'm not putting on this list. Some of these guys I'm not putting on this list because some of them are not point guards. Some of them are not point guards. Like I'm not putting all three of these guys. Jalen Suggs is more of a 2. Let me see if there's anyone else. James Harden, Tyrese Maxey. I'm not putting them up there because I think James Harden's the 2. James Harden's the point guard. That's okay. So it might not be top 40, but this is good. I'm basing this off of point guards. I think Shea was the point guard. D'Angelo Russell was the point guard. Dame, De'Aaron Fox. Okay, most of these guys are still here. Cole Anthony was a point guard. 6 man last year, really good off the bench, getting buckets. But I don't know if he's up there with some of these guys. Oh, man. Very hard to grade. I'm gonna put. Well, actually, all three of these guys did play point guard because when Markelle Fultz came back, they still. I know this is gonna hurt one of my boys that's probably watching the video, but Cole Anthony is top 30. No, get rid of that. He's top 30. Top 30. Jalen Suggs for his defense, his 3-point shooting. He played really good to start the year. He was hitting clutch shots, getting buckets to start the year. Kind of slowed down a little bit, but Jalen Suggs again, he's top 30. I will grade him based off of what he did as a point guard. I'd say he's more of a 2. Markelle Fultz when he came back was a bucket, was a beast. But I think all three of these guys gotta be top 30. They gotta be. I don't know what the order is yet, but they're all right there. Monte Morris. Now this is another interesting pick. Monte Morris is a starting caliber guard, but I think you would rather have him come off the bench. I think he'd rather be off the bench. He can score the ball, he can shoot the ball, he can get assists, he can play a little bit of defense. So, he's out of these 40 point guards, probably the worst point guard. I take that back. I saw one. I've seen a couple that were definitely better. Now, Jalen Brunson is a top 10 point guard. May not be Trae Young, Tyrese Halliburton yet. In the playoffs was great. Great in the playoffs. He's not there yet. This year, why is it? I feel like he keeps moving. He's not there yet, but I think he can get there if he has another solid year. Then he can solidify himself up there with the best point guards in the league. And Russell Westbrook, it's not as easy as I thought. It's not as easy as I thought because some of these guys are gonna move, but Westbrook's top 20, and if I may change it, I may not. I'm not 1,000% sure, just because Westbrook played great towards the end of the year, and in the playoffs he was amazing. Prime Westbrook right there. Prime Westbrook. But he's number one right here. He's number one right here. He's at least the best. He's at least 11th best point guard. John Wall didn't play much. He was injured a little bit. He was traded to the Rockets. He was released. As much as it hurts, because I love me some John Wall. John Wall's got to be back here, bro. For now. At least for now. Just for now. Steph Curry, this is a consensus. I don't think this is even debatable. Best point guard in the league. I really don't think it's debatable. Best point guard in the league. There's nothing I have to say about Steph Curry. Best point guard in the league, number one right there. Boom. Chris Paul now. Now, if I was to put Chris Paul here, he'd be behind Westbrook. I'd say he'd probably be. He's between Westbrook and DeJounte Murray. He wasn't the All-Star player, but he's 38 years old. I don't expect him to be the All-Star, but I still expect him to be able to play make, run the offense and everything. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to put him right here for now. I think Westbrook will probably get moved up, but I don't know. Now this is interesting. Davion Mitchell can shoot the ball a little bit. He's a clamper, but he only averaged like 5.5 points last year. So I gotta put him up here, even though he's not there to score. He's there to play defense. He was someone that he got about 18 to 20 minutes off that bench because De'Aaron Fox is a top 10 point guard. But to continue about Davion Mitchell, it's not a scenario where I see him as a top 10, top 20 point guard unless he becomes, instead of Davion Mitchell, he changes his name to Donovan Mitchell and he just gets buckets. It's the only way I see him moving up. Damian Lillard, again, top 10 point guard, but I think after last year, he's back up there, top 3, top 4, best point guards in the league. So we already have we already have top 6 point guards in the league right here. I already have that. Now I will say, if with D'Angelo Russell, with how he struggled in the playoffs, he didn't have a bad regular season, but with the way he struggled in the playoffs, he's the back half. He's the back half of 20. He's the back half of 20. Back half of 20. Shea, consensus. Say number 3. For now, number 3. Because there is one other guy on here that I would say is better than Shea. But I think Dame had a better year than Shea. They didn't make the play-in or the playoffs. Neither of those two did. But I would still say that Dame is still better for now than Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Mike Conley played really good for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Was Steph Curry in the play-in. First round. Struggled a little bit because Jamal Murray was a beast. But Mike Conley is going to be... I still got to say Mike Conley's back here, bro. I'm going to have Cade Cunningham over Mike Conley. Mike Conley played most of the season. Was good, but with what Cade Cunningham did, going into next year, I think Cade Cunningham can move up. I think he can even move into the top 10 ahead of some of these guys. Just thinking that he's going to be fully healthy for the regular season. Kyrie Irving is a top 10 point guard. That's... Oh. No, he's top 10. He's top 10. I'm still going to give it to Kyrie. Kyrie is definitely top 10. Now, is he 10? Oh, it's so tough because I love me. Bro, what are you doing? Why did I press that? I love me some Kyrie Irving. Oh, what am I talking about? Kyrie right here, bro. Kyrie ahead of Tyrese, Brunson, and De'Aaron Fox. Did he make the playoffs? No. I don't. And technically, Kyrie wasn't even the point guard last year. He was the point guard for about half the season. Luka was the point guard for the rest of the year for them. But Kyrie, I would still say he's up there. He's ahead of Tyrese, ahead of Brunson, ahead of De'Aaron Fox. For now. So, yeah. Now, Jamal Murray, he just won a championship. Was a beast in the playoffs. But I think he still needs to take that next step. Needs to be an all-star. needs to not be, because during the regular season, he's inconsistent. He'll have a 40-point game, have a 50-point game, and then he'll have an 18, 20-point game. Which, again, 18, 20 points is not bad, but when you want to be a top 10 point guard, boom. Jamal Murray, he's if anything he is number 11. If anything, he is number 11. John Morant is a consensus top 10. He if anything, he's right above Kyrie. Right now, he's right above Kyrie. All-star starter. Can shoot the hell out of the ball now. All of a sudden, he's a shooter. Don't take that out of context. Playmake out of this world. Athletic as hell. Can get some really good blocks. So I'm gonna stick with that. How many do I have here? Okay. Lowry, you're getting moved down. D'Angelo, you're getting moved down. All right, Trey Jones. If anything, I want to put Trey Jones right in the middle of these guys. I'll put him right here. Trey Jones, he's a playmaker. He can shoot the ball. He can create his own shot, and he's a playmaker for the San Antonio Spurs. And I think him and now Victor Wembanyama, that's going to be a pretty good fit. I'm not gonna do Josh Primo because he ain't in the league right now. But John Wall technically is in the league, but he played last year. I don't remember if Josh Primo really played last year. Kevin Porter Jr. is definitely a top 30 point guard right now. He's probably gonna be the sixth man for the Houston Rockets, which is nice. He could be just a scorer off that bench. He don't gotta worry about being the playmaker. You could run Amen Thompson at the point guard, Jalen Smith or Jalen Green. Then you can run. They drafted Cam Whitmore, which was a beast, which was a great pickup. But Kevin Porter Jr. is definitely back here, but I would say he's right there. He's here. He's right here. Dyson Daniels, haven't seen too much of him. I watched a good amount of Pelicans games. That's not Dyson Daniels, is it? I hate how I can't even. I don't know. Yeah, that is Dyson Daniels. I'm tripping. I'm gonna have to put Dyson Daniels back here. He played, but he didn't play. He didn't play enough for me to be able to grade him. Now let's go with Jose Alvarado. Just out of all these guys, he might be the worst player besides Monte Morris, and I would say he's ahead of Dyson Daniels. Say he's right there. I think out of all these guys, besides maybe Josh Primo, he's probably the worst player. I don't know, which isn't bad. 400. There's 500 NBA players in the world, and you're what, number 40 for your position? It's not bad. CJ McCollum, again, a guy that can be an all-star. He's just not a point guard. Just not a point guard. He's a scorer. He's a scoring guard. So I'm gonna put him back here. I'm gonna put him ahead of Kyle Lowry because I still think he's better than Kyle Lowry. Ben Simmons is back here. Simmons got to show me something. I'll say Jose Alvarado. Last year was better than Ben Simmons. They both struggled with injuries, but both struggled staying on the court. But based off of what he did last year, I would say that Jose Alvarado was better than Ben Simmons. He just was. Fred VanVleet, again, wasn't the best, but he's not there. He's right there. Brogdon was a backup point guard to Marcus Smart, but I don't think. It sucks, but Brogdon is up here. Malcolm Brogdon's back here, but no, he's not. What am I talking about? No. Boom, he is going to go. He's gonna go right there. I'm tripping. I forgot I said I could move these guys. That's 5. That's 10. Okay. Marcus Smart again. I'm gonna have to move Jalen Suggs back here, but that is perfectly fine with me. Marcus Smart will be. I'd say he's ahead. He's better than Malcolm Brogdon. I would say he's right there. He's right there. Marcus Smart, elite defender, can shoot the ball, can run your offense. so he's definitely right here. Darius Garland. Darius Garland is, honestly, that's where Darius Garland is. Just because these top 10 guys, De'Aaron Fox might get moved down. Fox is getting moved down. That's crazy. Fox is getting moved down right here. Oh, De'Aaron Fox is getting moved down right here, bro. Based off of this list, De'Aaron Fox is number 11. Cause Drew Holiday, I got to put Drew Holiday above Westbrook too. Just his defense. He didn't. It was hard for anyone to guard Jimmy Butler besides Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon's 6'10 forward, athletic as hell. So obviously he's gonna be able to defend Jimmy Butler. Drew Holiday, about 6'4", 6'5 guard, elite defender. I'm gonna throw him there. As much as it hurts, but I got to throw Lonzo there. I'll throw Josh Primo there just for the fun of it. But Trey Jones might get moved down there too. Cause yeah, Trey Jones is getting moved down here. I'm gonna say Luka is right there at number 2. James Harden. Harden will be right here. I'm gonna say Harden will be right there, and Tyrese Maxey. Mike Conley's getting moved here, and Tyrese Maxey is getting moved right in front of Cade Cunningham. This is my list. Steph Curry number 1, nothing to say. Luka number 2, again nothing to say. Dame number 3, again, like this is all consensus. De'Aaron Fox is a better player than Darius Garland right now. Darius Garland's a better player than Jamal. Like these are all. I think this is a perfect list. I think this is almost a perfect list. There's nothing I can say to change these. Nothing I can say. I don't think I'm changing anything. I'm not changing nothing. This is the perfect list that I can have. Alright, if you guys like these videos, please like, comment, subscribe.